Hey guys, super excited about what I'm going to go over today. I have a quote here: "Ye are the salt of the earth." Today's Sunday. I like to keep this podcast and this episodes a little bit more spiritual on Sundays, but also have some exciting news. But I'm going to get to that news at the end of the podcast. So, um, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and this year they have what's called a Come Follow Me program. It's just a program to help us to study the New Testament this year, and we're studying the New Testament right now in Matthew 5 about the Beatitudes, Sermon on the Mount, and sorry guys, like this podcast, this episode is probably going to be just basically all spiritual, but I will connect it to how it will improve your sales, how it will improve your marketing at the end. Because the cool thing about truth, whether it's spiritual truth, whether it's physical truth, truth is going to be the same wherever you go, wherever you're at. And truth can be applied to any concept or any genre, any industry, if something is true. Okay. And so, excuse me. So, what we're learning about right now is the Beatitudes and Sermon on the Mount. In the Sermon on the Mount, he talks about, "Ye are the salt of the earth." That's what Jesus says. And basically, if the salt loses its flavor, then it's good for nothing. And that applies to us because if we lose our flavor, which I would say our flavor is our purpose, if we lose our sense of purpose, then we are good for nothing. We have nothing to live for. We have nothing to go for, and we're just kind of tossed. We're just going to be sitting around doing nothing, and there's no value there, right? Things have value when they have a purpose and when they actually fulfill that purpose. Like this pen, it's useless right now because it's not being used. Being used in the video, so now it has value, right? If I have a water bottle, or if I have this mouse or this phone, like everything is useless if it doesn't have a purpose and if it's not fulfilling that purpose. So once I use this pen and I start to write with it, and I have a purpose for writing, then it has value. So what makes something lose its value? What will make the salt lose its flavor? What will make you lose your flavor or your purpose? And I was studying on the subject this week, and I found out that salt will stay salty for forever. It will stay salty for forever. So you could use it in 1,000 years, 2,000 years, 3,000 years, and it'll still be salty. It won't naturally just lose its flavor over time. But what makes it lose its flavor is contamination. If something gets into the salt, it will actually absorb and take out the flavor of the salt, and the salt will just be gritty, or you won't get anything out of it. And so, what's contamination mean? Contamination is something that's impure, something that is causing a distraction or a disturbance, or something that is an aberration in our day-to-day life, in our spirituality, in our business. It's something that is not good, something that is foreign, something that is an obstacle, something that's distraction. And the contamination that is preventing you from fulfilling your purpose could be many different things. It could be many different things for me. It could be what I'm reading, it could be what I'm watching, it could be what I'm viewing, it could be all these different inputs, what I'm hearing, speaking, the environment that we're around. I know a couple weeks ago, about a month probably now, I talked about how important it is to have a good environment. Like if the salt is in a container and it's sealed, it's in a good environment, it'll last forever. It'll stay good forever. But if something creeps into that environment, then it can contaminate it. And so you got to be careful. You got to be aware. You got to be on your guard for what you're going through. Who is in your area? Who is contaminating your pool? Who's contaminating your salt? Who's contaminating you, distracting you from or what is, who or what is contaminating and preventing you from moving forward and getting your goals and living your purpose. Okay. So on that note, I'm super excited because I'm working on a secret project, Project QYJ. Project QYJ. I'm going to come up with a better name for it. Project Kej. Anyway, I'm trying to decide if I should announce what it is or not. Project. Anyway, you probably guys can know. Anyway, no, I won't. I don't know. Should I? Oh, man, I'm struggling if I should announce it to the world what I'm doing, what I'm going through, what I'm going to be working on in the background. This is going to be non-published. Okay, I'm recording a bunch of videos every single day for the next 100 days. Okay, that's what I'll put out there. That's what I'll tell you so far. I'm putting out I'm not putting out, but I'm creating a video every single day. Started yesterday. 100 days for Project QYJ. And in the next 100 days, if everything goes to plan, you will know and you will see a new course put out by me called Project QYJ. And you'll be able to purchase that. And it's going to be a $997 course. And it's 100 days. 100 days and 100-day Project QYJ. I like that. 100-day Project QYJ. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to call it, but it's a super awesome project, and because let me tell you this. It's really hard for someone to try and teach another person what to do, especially if it's like you will pay me to teach you something. It's really hard to accept payment for stuff that you personally have not done yourself. And so I am going to do something. I'm going to do this project to prove to myself that I can do this thing this goal that I have in 100 days. And if I can do it in 100 days, then I can teach other people how to do it. And it will be fantastic. It'll be amazing. So anyway, maybe I'll let it slip over the next 100 days to let you guys know what it is. So what is 100 days from now? Let me ask Siri. What is 100 days?
You were saying.
What is 100 days from today?
It's Tuesday, June 4th, 2019.
June 4th, 2019. So technically June 3rd because today is day 2. So June 3rd, write that on your calendars. June 3rd, I will have completed my project, my 100 days, Project QYJ, and it will be awesome. It'll be fantastic. Put that in your calendars. June 3rd, 2019. Okay, you guys are awesome. Remember, find your purpose, fulfill your purpose, and don't lose your purpose. Be great so you can love, lift, liberate, and create your freedom.